Thank you for listening to a nighttime adventure bedtime story from nighttimeadventures.com. Visit our website to view hundreds of exciting bedtime stories for children of all ages.
The Nighttime Adventures of Max, the Soccer Player. Max lay down in his bed, exhausted from a long day at school. The moon cast a pale glow through his window, and the stars twinkled in the night sky. He closed his eyes, allowing his mind to wander, as it always did, to the place where his most extraordinary adventures began. The moment Max's eyes fluttered shut, he found himself standing in the middle of a brightly lit stadium, pulsating with the roar of thousands of spectators. He glanced down at his hands and saw that he was wearing a pair of gloves with the words Super Max embroidered on them. Suddenly, he knew who he was in this adventure: Max Super Max Johnson, the world-famous soccer player. Max gazed around and saw that he was in the middle of an intense match. His teammates, all dressed in green and gold, sprinted across the field, expertly weaving past their opponents in blue and white. The scoreboard indicated a tie, with only a few minutes left in the game. Max's heart raced with excitement and nerves. A teammate passed the ball to Max, and he knew that this was his moment to shine. With lightning speed, he sprinted down the field, expertly dodging defenders who tried to tackle him. The crowd roared his name, the sound crashing over him like a wave. "Max! Max! Max!" they chanted. Max spotted an opening in the opposing team's defense and knew that he had to act fast. He leapt into the air, twisting his body to avoid an oncoming tackle. Time seemed to slow down as Max caught a glimpse of the goalposts up ahead. His heart pounded in his chest, and his legs ached from the exertion. With a final burst of energy, Max kicked the ball with all his might. It soared through the air like a comet, leaving a trail of stardust behind. As the ball whizzed towards the goal, Max held his breath, his eyes locked on its trajectory. The goalkeeper dived to catch the ball, but it was too late. The ball found its mark, and the net billowed as it flew past the goalkeeper's outstretched hands. Max had done it, he had scored the winning goal! The stadium erupted in cheers, and Max's teammates rushed to him, hoisting him onto their shoulders in celebration. Max reveled in the moment, his heart swelling with pride and joy. The thrill of victory and the adoration of the fans was intoxicating. As he looked around at the cheering faces, he spotted someone familiar in the stands. It was his mom, beaming with pride, waving a banner that read, "We love you, Super Max." As the celebrations continued, Max felt a gentle tug in his chest, pulling him back towards his bedroom. He knew it was time to return, but he held on to the memory of the victory, the cheers of the crowd, and the pride in his mother's eyes. As Max opened his eyes, he found himself back in his bed, the moon still shining through the window. He smiled, knowing that the adventure he had just experienced would be one he would never forget. And as he drifted off to sleep, he couldn't wait for the next nighttime adventure, where he could be anyone and achieve anything, in the magical world of his dreams.